Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be running over the do's and don'ts of Legends League. These are tips that I have collected over the, say, 6 months that I have been competitively pushing. I have multiple top 1k finishes. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright then, so the first tip that I have for this video is do stick to one base for most of the season. I do this almost every season. I find one good base. You do not need to be switching base every single day. I find one good base and I tweak it to death. Now this means switching around the traps to bait, say, an RC entry, to bait their Root Rider entry. If you can get all of your traps working together against the attacker, you're going to have a much better chance to defend than if you're using traps that don't work. Now you want to tweak these bases via replays. Simply go into the replay, note down maybe where that most people are entering from with the RC, where most people are entering from with the Root Riders. Learn from that, go into the base and tweak it accordingly. Tip number 2, do not tilt after one bad Legends day. It can be easy to lose focus after you get that one annoying 1-star, as I'm showing here in this attack. But the important thing is to analyse the replays and the bases that you failed. You need to learn from your mistakes and come back stronger tomorrow. As well, if you did lose trophies for that Legends Day, you will be more likely to be able to recover those trophies because you will be at a lower rank in the world. Therefore, you'll have a much better chance of getting defenses in the next Legends Day, and you can be right back on track with some improved offense. Okay, tip number 3 is get yourself some kind of base subscription. This is, of course, where you give money and you get bases. So I'm going to run through a couple of different services at different price points. Of course, they all have pros and cons. So the first service is SCS Base Building. And these guys are leaking bases for free. Here are the pros and cons on your screen. Pause the video if you want to read about them. So the next service that is coming in at a price point of $3 per month is VIP Legends Bases. Again, here's the pros and the cons of this service. These guys are leaking bases, so you would need to, of course, trap the bases by yourself. You could use their traps, but it's likely that those traps are going to get burnt, and they're probably not as good as they were originally. And finally, we have the high end of base subscription services. These are going to be Legends builders who are coming in around about $20 to $30. Of course, these bases are going to be well tested. They're going to be original tweaks, original builds, and of course, that means they're going to be higher quality. So a few builders that I would recommend. Personally, I've had the most success with Soul's base sub. Other subs could be Wolfie or Crispy. I will link all of those subscriptions in the description of this video. Now, I probably would only recommend these subs for people who are really serious about pushing. Otherwise, I would just recommend the first two. Tip number 4, don't attack when you're tired. Try and figure out when you're going to do your Legends hits in your schedule. Do not let your body's physical health affect your performance in Legends League. Tip number 5 is practice, do some FCs before jumping in to your Legends hits. If you're nice and warm for your hits, you're going to have a higher chance of not making any stupid mistakes during your attacks. I'd recommend setting a goal of maybe getting 3 triples in a row before jumping into your Legends hits on some of your own bases. If you really want to try hard, you could go and look at some bases that were leaked recently and just create a brief plan for those bases before jumping in to your Legends hits. Tip number 6 is to make use of YouTube videos. You can learn a lot from YouTube videos from creators such as Eric Onehive, who's posting esports hits. You know, myself, who's posting Legends hits, as well as other YouTubers who do the same kind of content as me. Tip number 7 is to always check your army before attacking. Make sure your equipments are right. Make sure your army is right. Make sure your CC is right before pressing the attack button. tip number 8, the final tip, is to always make use of all 30 seconds when attacking in Legends League. In my case, I'm using the RC charge with the Root Riders, and I'm going to want to plan my RC charge, my Root Rider entry, where I'm going to put my King and Queen, and where I'm going to put my overgrowths roughly, and also making sure that I'm not going to be going into a full bait. So there we go, that was 8 tips that will hopefully help you improve in Legends League. This video, although it was short, did take me quite a lot of time, so I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. At the moment, I'm recording this video, we're at 500 subs, but I am pre-recording this video about a month in advance for when it's going to be posted. But I did just want to say thank you so much for the support. We've been going for only a week now, and we're just about to hit 500 subs, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.